Hey, hello everybody. Bring this over here. It's Captain Chain, and we're flying up to Boeing Field today from Ontario. Well, I take that back. I've been to Boeing Field, but I haven't been there in almost 20 years. I'll talk more about it as we're flying. But right now, we got the tug hooked up, we got our IFR clearance in, and we're ready to push. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with it. And yeah, let's fly. But before we do, let's go over some essentials here. So this is our flight plan. We're out of Ontario, flying up to Boeing Field in Washington State. We're going to be using the Sunshine 5 departure. So we were cleared up to 10,000 feet initially, so we're going to forego this minimum crossing restriction at Pomona. So we're going to fly up, make sure we get inland at or above 14,000 feet. Alright, that's basically it for that. And then initial takeoff is going to be heading 258 to 1416, then direct to Dink. Then on track 274, across Pomona VOR, but we're going to forego the 8,000 feet based on our clearance. Alright, and we're expecting 26 right for departure. Let's get pushing here. Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, crew. Start engines here. Alright, starting 3. Button out, light on. Got a new scenery here today. This is some Payware, Ontario Airport. Looks pretty cool. Might be a little rough on the frame rates though. Alright, fuel on. Okay, looks like a good start on 3, starting 1. Button out, light on. And 2, oil pressure. Oh, thank you, Nanny Ray. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good time wherever you're at. All right, fuel on. Fuel flow, EGT. Button in, light out. Okay, we got a good start on 1, starting 2, button out, light on. And 2, oil pressure. Fuel on. Fuel flow, EGT. Look at this crazy guy. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Ah, thank you so much. Tell him I said thank you. Alright, parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get SoCal departure on frequency here. That's who we'll be getting our taxi clearance from. Alright, after start, engine and wing anti-ice is not required. APU bleed.
Pitch at 220, climb and maintain 13,000.
APU power off.
13,000,
Also,
pitch at 220.
Departure, Giant 476, heavy landing.
Giant 476, heavy SoCal
Slaps.
departure radar contact.
Spoiler handle. Arm. Stabilizer trim. Looks like we need 6 degrees aircraft nose up. We'll use the suitcase handles for that.
Pitch at 220, clear direct slap. Direct slap, pitch at 220.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, we'll look for you on the left. Thanks a lot. Okay, takeoff data. B1 is 137. Rotate
Station
159.
7 Alpha Charlie, winds
B2
100 at 7,
161.
or my 16
Timeout
right,
speed
good line.
171.
Good
In maneuvering
line, 16 right, 7
250.
Alpha Charlie. Switch at 220, climb and maintain flight level 230.
And matching on the
230,
PFD.
accept at 220.
Takeoff departure brief. As stated, we're going to be taking off on runway 26 right on the Sunshine 5 departure, cleared to 10,000 feet. And then as filed. In the event of an engine failure, we're going to stop on the runway and vacate if able, come back to the ramp. Any engine failure or major failure of the system above V1, we're going to continue, take off, work checklist, and come back to Ontario. Plan on
Switch at
26
220,
right.
contact LA Center 126.52, good morning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the
Right, over to
radar.
center at 26, was it 2652 for 220?
Nose
Switch at
light
220, affirmative,
fired. Status
126.52.
page.
Alright, over to center now,
Okay.
accept at 220,
Let's call for taxi clearance. SoCal departure UPS 3543 Heavy, request taxi to 26 right, Ontario.
UPS 3543 Heavy, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29906, runway 26 right, taxi via Yankee Whiskey, cross 26 left.
Yankee Whiskey cross 26 left to 26 right, UPS 3543 Heavy. Okay, crew, we're clear for taxi. Parking brake released. Let's give her some gas and let's get rolling. Okay, let's do noticeable steering check left and right. Brakes checked. I'll grab them while I can. Ailerons left, 3 green. Ailerons right, 3 green. Elevator up, 2 green. Elevator down, 2 green. We'll check the rudder left during the turn.
Giant 476 Heavy,
Rudder left, 2
contact LA
green.
Center 126.52, good morning.
LA Center 126.525, Giant 476 Heavy.
United 5148 Heavy, you here?
I'll grab the rudder in the right turn here coming up. Right rudder. FPS is a little low here. Okay, let's check the rudder right. 2 green.
United 5148, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29906, expect the ILS 26 right approach, descend and maintain 11,000.
Alright, clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flight controls are checked free and clear. Status page.
United 5148 Heavy, descend and maintain 11,000.
EAD is checked green box. Exterior lights. On. Radar on.
United 5148,
And
I'm hearing
holding
more
for
engine
pickup
noise
clear.
than I am voice, so just make sure your mic is close to you, please.
Okay, and we're gonna hold short 26 right.
And departure section 941, we're going to be ready to go, runway 2 right. Section 941, 20 right, wind 190 at 6, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 2 right. 7 Alpha Charlie, welcome to Van Nuys, safe parking.
Alright, let's turn
signature over, it's
nav,
Papa.
profile.
17 Alpha Charlie, right when able, then 2 signature west via Alpha this frequency. The gate right into signature west, Papa, 7 Alpha Charlie.
SoCal departure UPS 3543 Heavy, ready to go, 26 right, Ontario.
UPS 3543 Heavy, winds 210 at 5, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clip takeoff 26 right, UPS 3543 Heavy. Alright, crew, clip takeoff, let's roll.
United 5148 Heavy, reduce speed 210 knots.
210 knots, United 5148.
Takeoff clearance is obtained. Okay, clear on the left. Clear on the right. Runway heading 258. Okay, crew, we're aligned. Let's bring up the power.
Yeah, 5148, why are you turning?
Uh-oh. That was trouble. Okay.
Alright, follow the...
Stabilized, auto flight. Takeoff thrust.
Yeah, 5148. Fly heading 150, descend and maintain 6,000.
Sorry, 150 and descend in 10,000.
Okay,
Yeah,
thrust set.
5148, heavy, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000 with United
Get your
Eight knots,
941
climb.
radar contact, say altitude.
Victor 941, 3.5.
Get your 941, climb and maintain 15,000.
Air 15,000, Victor 941.
B1. Okay. Positive rate, you're out.
UPS 3543 heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact, say altitude.
Climbing to 1,700. UPS 35.
Heavy, climb and maintain 13,000. UPS 3543 heavy, climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000. UPS 3543. Okay. Alright, clear.
United
Cleared up to
5148
13,000.
heavy, descend and maintain 6,000.
There's climb thrust.
Actually, descend and
Push your
maintain
nose down.
5,500.
5,500 United Company.
Digit 941, contact LA Center 126.52, good morning.
2652, thanks for
Okay, I still have the aircraft. I'm hand flying. We're looking for our acceleration altitude.
United 5148, descend and maintain 4,300.
Descend in 4,300
Okay,
United.
acceleration altitude. Let's push your nose down. Coming right. Okay, speed checks, flaps retract.
United 5148, turn left heading 210. Sorry, turn right heading 210.
Right heading 210 United 5148.
Yeah, 5148, turn right heading 260.
Okay, flaps retract.
260 United 5148.
Alright, I think we'll let the autopilot take it from here.
Yeah, 5148, heavy, turn right heading 280.
Right heading 280 United 5148.
Good takeoff.
Yeah, 5148, heavy, when able, clear direct to Pettis.
Direct Paris, United 5148.
Okay, looking good. That was a really clean takeoff. I flew it up to about 7,000 feet.
Yeah, 5148, cross Pettis at or above 4,300, cleared ILS 26 right approach.
Oh, somebody's coming into Ontario.
First Paris, 4,300 clears runway 26 approach, United 5148.
UPS 3543 heavy, contact LA Center 126.52, good morning.
2652 for UPS 3543. So long. Alright, over to center. LA Center, good morning. UPS 3543 heavy with you, climbing through 8,500 for 13,000.
UPS 3543 LA Center, climb maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, UPS 3543 heavy. Alright, crew. We're
Frontier
cleared up
flight 4305,
to
San Marco.
flight level 360. That's our cruising altitude today.
Act 77.
Frontier Flight 4305, maintain Mach
Hey.
0.79er.
Alright, 10,000 feet, after takeoff checklist, landing gear, up, lights out. Spoiler handle, disarm. Auto brakes, off. Flaps and slats are up, retract.
Delta 4298, wind
takeoff
is
selected.
140 at 11,
Flaps
gust
15.
20, runway 8 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff.
EAD is checked, no alerts. Exterior lights, landing light, taxi light, runway turn off lights are off. Altimeters, check. Altimeters waiting on 18,000.
Good morning.
LA Center, Southwest 4986. No, we still expect for PDC at this time.
Calling LA Center, Southwest aircraft, say again, you were blocked.
Southwest 4986. Can we still expect the PDC at this time?
Southwest 4986, you should have gotten one. Just check your private messages for me, and if you don't have one, still let me know.
So LAX should be.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one on my end. If you could resend that, that'd be great for us.
LAX should be out here somewhere. Probably back that way.
LA Center, November 72, he's already back.
Maybe we have a crossing restriction at inland.
What's going on with the
Inland.
PDC system?
Need to be out above 14,000. We're gonna make
your
that.
strip for some reason.
There's
Are you able to
14,000.
receive a voice clearance?
Yeah, we can do that.
South 4986, Roger, stand by. Delta 4298, radar contact, altitude. Delta 4298, radar contact, altitude. Delta 4298, climb and maintain flight level 350. Number 7 Alpha Yankee, runway 29er, taxi to Alpha. 29er, Alpha, 2 Alpha Yankee. Southwest 4986, cleared to Los Angeles Airport, radar 2 departure, silver transition, then it's filed. Maintain correction climb via SID. Expect flight level 4, correction, I can't talk today. Expect flight level 2805 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 5334.
Alright, we're clear to the Los Angeles Airport on the radiator 2 departure with silver transition, then it's filed. We can climb via the SID and we'll expect 2805 minutes after departure is this frequency, and we're squawking 5334 through Southwest 4986.
Southwest 4986, I think I see the issue. You're logged on as Southwest 2350. Do you want me to just create a strip for you there, or do you want to
Okay,
relog on as
there's
call sign?
transition altitude. So
I go ahead and swap my
2992.
call sign. That's because I forgot to disconnect from a through flight.
2992. Oh, come on. 292.
Southwest 4986,
Okay,
your exact was
set.
correct. Just let me know when you're on the correct call sign and you're ready to
After
taxi.
takeoff checklist is.
Alright, we'll do. Thank you.
Climbing to flight level 200 for 360.
Runway 8 left, Alpha 8. Southwest 2506, runway 8 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff.
8 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff 2506. At Los Angeles Center, good morning, American 1410 at Las
Oh.
Vegas. Requesting clearance to Denver with Foxtrot.
I don't know what airport that is.
Copy. LA Center, Inferno 1, we're ready to head back on in.
Inferno 11, roger, proceed on course and maintain appropriate VFR altitudes.
Maintain appropriate VFR.
Let's take a look at our
altitude,
current
Inferno.
situation here. Where are we at? There we go. That's us. We'll keep it centered on us the whole time, but
LA
we
Center, Alpha Yankee,
took
short
off
approach,
from
And LA Center, Southwest
Ontario here.
4986, we should have the correct call sign.
over the San Gabriel mountain range right now, and we're gonna start climbing to the
Southwest 4986, yep, looks good. And just, are you ready to taxi or no?
Well, no ATC
I'm not
after
quite ready
LA
there.
Center, but we may pick up something on the way. And that's our final destination, Boeing Field. Fair amount of aircraft
Number
there.
2 Alpha Yankee, runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff to 292 Alpha Yankee, thanks.
Okay, climbing to flight level 250, coming up 250, 360.
LA Center, American 1501 with you, flight level 300.
Back 1501, Los Angeles Center, radar contact. Descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival, runway 19er left to transition. Las Vegas altimeter 29er, 9er 8.
Alright, we'll descend Rockstar 3, 19er left transition, American 1501.
Sphere wings 1850, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
2805, we'll see you, Spirit Wings 1850.
See you later. Frontier Flight 4305, Oakland's offline, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 4305,
United 2309, Oakland's offline, frequency change approved.
270 or 360?
United 2309, LA.
Go ahead, so United 2309.
United 2309, Oakland Center's offline, frequency change approved. Okay.
That's Palmdale Airport right there. Not much to it, is there?
Frequency change approved, United 2309. Thank you, sir.
Over 2 Alpha Yankee, radar contact altitude.
Passing 2002 Alpha Yankee.
Over 2 Alpha Yankee, climb and maintain flight level 450, clear direct Paso Robles.
Oh, Paso Robles. I like that place.
For 2 Alpha Yankee, thank you.
We're heading up to Boeing Field near Seattle. Boeing Field. Estimated time overhead 2015. Okay. And I should have eaten some lunch before I took off. I'm hungry. Alright, let's see what Navigraph says about our ETA. Alright, so it's saying we have an hour and 34 minutes to go. I think it might be a little bit more than that. 783 nautical miles to destination.
LA Center, Alaska 1071, climbing via the Padres to departure.
Alaska 1071, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340, Alaska 1071.
2506, we're going to reload our,
Southwest 2506, you cut off at the end there, you're going to reload.
2506 radio check.
Southwest 2506, 555.
Yeah, we're going to restart our climb because for some reason we're pulling 30 FPS and it's still kicking us out, so we're going to reload it.
Alright, are you just going to pause there?
Sorry?
Are you just planning on pausing there, or are you going to reload on the ground?
No, I'm going to reload my client, not my simulator.
Got it.
LA Center, American 2003, flight level 257, about 40 east of Blythe.
Hey, 2,000 feet to go.
Rec 2003, LA Center, good morning. All aircraft, LA Center will be off frequency for about 2 minutes.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I have no clue how I'm pulling 20 FPS and I'm still getting kicked out for going under 20.
Brevity. Nobody cares, man. Nobody wants to hear about that. Alright, aircraft on TCAS coming up ahead. 1,000 to go. Okay.
Alexa, good afternoon, Qatar 2080.
We got a United Airlines 505 coming from Oakland? Oh, San Francisco.
2506, we may have to just permanently disconnect for now. I have no clue why this doesn't want to load.
Nobody cares, man. Just letting you know.
Center Southwest 1266, select the start of descent of Disney.
There's United Airlines 777 crossing.
All aircraft, this center's back at frequency. Southwest 1266, descend if you have the Disney 5 arrival, Ontario altimeter 2996.
Okay, descend on the right.
Cathay 2080, LA Center.
Alright, sir.
Cathay 2080, good morning. November 2 Alpha Yankee, leaving my airspace, Oakland's offline, frequency change approved, have a nice flight.
Alright, see you later for 12. Thank you.
Everybody wave hi to the Boeing 777 over there.
Los Angeles Center, American 1410 in Las Vegas. I'm ready to taxi to get safe at the stop.
American 1410, LA Center, runway 8 left at Alpha 8, taxi at Bravo, Alpha 8, thanks for Foxtrot.
Gotta love this X-Plane 12 high altitude weather bug right now. So silly.
Southwest 2506, are you gonna, does it seem like the problem's better, or are you planning on disconnecting?
LA Center, Inferno 11, we've got announcements that we're ready to make our base turn right.
Inferno 11, roger, are you planning on 2-1 right this time, or do you want 3 left again?
No, we're going 2-1 right, and we're going to be able to stop.
Inferno 11, roger, make straight in, runway 21 right.
2-1, or straight at 2-1 right, Inferno 11.
Alright. Well, we're all set up here.
And LA Center, Southwest 4986, holding at spot number 11, ready for taxi with information Foxtrot.
Southwest 4986, LA Center, runway 8 left at Alpha 8, taxi via Bravo, Alpha 8.
Right.
LA Center, Delta 2508, climbing through 10,500.
Oh my god. Turn your mic down, bro.
Calling LA Center climbing, you blocked someone, say again.
Delta 2508, climbing through flight level 110.
Delta 2508, LA Center, climb maintain flight level 380.
Climb maintain 380, Delta 2508.
We're going to be disconnecting now, so sorry.
Southwest 2506, roger.
2506, as we keep saying, because of some weird disconnection, even though we're pulling more than 20 FPS, for
nobody
some
cares.
reason our ex-pilot doesn't want to keep us in, so
Nobody
we're
cares,
just going to
man.
disconnect. Thank you for your help.
Roger, have a good morning.
What do you want us to do about it, my dude? Like, that's on your end, man. I don't know why people have to like brief their whole life story on their frequency. It's irrelevant to the rest of us that are flying right now, with respect. But like, if you guys are aspiring vets and pilots, brevity, keep it short. No one wants to hear about your computer problems. Like, if it don't work, log off. Nobody cares. No one cares. Like, there's a lot of people on frequency that have things to do, and to hear about your ex-pilot client not working is really irrelevant to the rest of us. I don't mean to sound rude about it, but it's obnoxious when there's other things that need to be said. That does not help anybody.
EPS 3543, Oakland Center's offline, frequency change approved, connect.
Hey, over to Unicom. UPS 3542, so long. Okay, alright crew. We're on Unicom now. And now we can kind of hang out. Let's turn some music on, since we don't have to listen to any radio traffic for a bit. Let's get some tunes going here. Little lo-fi music for you in the background. Okay, so I want to tell you a little story about the Boeing Field. So I have not personally flown in there in almost 20 years. So the first time I ever laid eyes on Boeing Field, it was when I had just purchased FS9, so Flight Simulator 9, and I had not. I was flying the default 737 because I had no idea what I was doing. It was literally my first night playing it, I was still living at my parents' house. I had to be... Geez, I don't even know. I was pretty young. And, well, maybe not. No, it was 2005. 2005? It could have been. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm flying around, and for some reason I ended up at Boeing Field, and I just kept crashing my plane into Boeing Field. I don't know why I ended up there. Maybe that's like the default place that the plane spawns in at in FS9. Like the default plane with the default flight is Boeing Field. And I just kept crashing my plane into it because I didn't know what I was doing. And I really haven't been back since. So I'm actually looking forward to going back to Boeing Field today and actually flying correctly and doing it right. That should be fun because last time I was there, I was leaving 737 sized holes in the runway. That's kind of what I want to fly it. UPS Virtual Air Cargo, I had them add this flight recently because I found on FlightAware several instances of Ontario-based MD-11s from UPS flying into Boeing Field, and it was not just a one-off; it was multiple. It was multiple. Yeah, it's a little better view, huh? There's multiple different instances of it, so that sounded kind of fun. So I was able to find the FlightAware data for that, and we were able to get that added. So here's what I do. Every now and then, because they will add flights if you can verify that they exist for real, I go through FlightAware for Ontario, and I look for MD-11 flights, and I look for anything that stands out as different than what that we already have in the schedule, right? I look for UPS MD-11 flights. So this guy's going to Philadelphia. We got that. We got Oakland. We already have Denver. PDX is Portland. I recently had that one added too because that's a good one. Newark. I don't know if we have a... This is actually new. Oh. I don't think we have an Ontario to Newark flight. I might have to have that one added. Let's take a look. Hey, we got time to kill, right? We're cruising. So if we're cruising, let's take a look and see what we got. So let's go log in. Go here to timetable. And I'll type in KBFI, search it. Let's look at all flights that are MD-11 flights. That's what I'm on. MD-11 flights. So we've got... Oh, there it is. We do have it. Ontario to Newark. I didn't know that. That's a new one for me. Well, bummer. Okay, well, what else we got? Portland, Memphis, Boeing Field. Here's that one. MD-11 flight to Boeing Field from Ontario. So there's that. Actually, there's multiple ones. You see that? It's done multiple times a week. Well, actually, it goes up to... What are they doing at Boeing Field right now that they have to have that many UPS flights go up there? Yeah, there it is. Newark, PDX, PHX. Alright, let's see if there's any more. Denver. Now that's it. Alright, I think we have all those flights already loaded in our system, so. Okay, let's do a check here. This is us. We are now clear of the Los Angeles Center airspace. We're technically in Oakland Center airspace. We have a little bit of a drive to go. I like to show you guys the inner workings of our virtual airline every now and then because it's something you guys probably don't get to see, especially if you're not in one or you don't do a lot of flight simming. I kind of like to show you guys how we operate in the back end. So my personal policy when I'm flying this flight simulator is I like to fly for my virtual airline, and I like to fly flights we have only. I don't like to fly Cessnas around the mountains and all that stuff. I like stuff that adds hours to my logbook. So my virtual logbook, let me air quote that because no, these don't count towards your real flight hours, of course. But I like to do stuff that contributes to that. It moves our airline along. It's good publicity for UPS VAC when they see us flying around. I like to do these streams, and hopefully I can convince some of you guys to join our airline, because the more the better. And I only fly MD-11s right now because I believe in focusing energy on one thing. I want to be the best virtual, air quotes, best sim pilot MD-11 guy on YouTube. I don't know if I am or not, but I like a lot of videos. I like to show off my capabilities in this aircraft, and I want to be the go-to guy when someone says, I want to see someone flying an MD-11 on YouTube. I want that to be me. Now, if I'm flying 10 different types of aircraft, you kind of dilute the attention. Now, that's not to say that I'm only going to fly MD-11s. There's other stuff I want to fly. I'm waiting for some updated 757 and 767 stuff for X-Plane 12. Some good paywares. They have full systems modeling. I'd like to do that. I've really thought about getting into the A300 because that looks like a fun little plane to fly. So those are options. But for now, we're doing MD-11s today. Fuel's looking good. I always plan to land with 20,000 pounds, so if we have a couple extra, that's okay. So, for, let's see, where are we at? So I've been pretty busy this month. So it's the 11th of October, and I'm second for revenue for the airline. I am third for miles flown, because you've got guys that do nothing but long haul flights. They turn it on and go to bed, and that's all they do. But I'm third in distance flown. Flight time, I'm in fourth place because, again, what the heck is that? How do you have 1,700 hours flown in a month? Wow, I think I need to call that to somebody's attention. That doesn't seem right. 1,700 hours flown? Wow. Unfortunately, I'm not in the top running for landing rates, because I have done a lot of landings and some of them haven't been so good, so, you know, that's okay. Yeah, let's look into that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let my chief pilot know. We got an issue there. Like, how does that even work? 1,700 hours flown in a month? Now, you know what? Hey, now I really want to know what's going on. That's crazy. I'm out here busting my butt flying all over the dang place, and I have 45 hours, and that's a lot. And this guy's got 1,700? No. I gotta know more. UPS 714. Let's go active pilot list, huh? Yeah, let's see if we can find Brown. Even Brown. Last flight was 7 days ago. Flights. Oh. He flew from Denver to Ontario 1,700 hours. That sounds like a misreported number. A manual PIREP for 1,700 hours. Who approved this? So that's what it is. This guy filed a manual pilot report, and this guy allegedly approved it for 1,700 hours, or somebody did. That can't be right. Yeah, obviously it's not right, but... And he... Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, that's my detective work for today. I just like everything to be fair and correct. I'm not trying to be a little Charlie Brown, but I mean, 1,700. Like, let's keep accurate records, right? I wonder where Yosemite is from here. Was that Lake Tahoe there? Like, where are we at right now? $1,700 hours, huh? Okay. Who's out there in the chat right now? Keep me company. Let's talk about some stuff. I gotta kill some time here, man. What you got? What you got for me? Oh, I can look at this to see where we're at. Devil's Peak, Merced Peak. Mammoth. Oh, that's Mammoth Lake. That's Mono. Oh. We are near Yosemite. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if we can see El Capitan from here. That's Mono Lake over there, guys. See if I can slide you over there. Oh man, this is cool. So that must be Highway 395 over there somewhere. That's Mono Lake. So we should be close to Yosemite, right? I'd never be able to tell with this. Lake Tahoe up there. Folsom. Yeah, I feel like Yosemite's behind us. Oh, Yosemite was behind us. Oh, bummer. I was hoping to see El Capitan or something, but it's back that way. Okay, well, we missed it. I was hoping to see it, but we're not going to. Got 1 hour to go till top of descent. Tell you what, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go grab a snack from the galley. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I got myself an English muffin. Mmm. It's funny, they call it an English muffin, but I went to England in May, and I didn't see anybody eating one of these things. Why is it called an English muffin if they don't eat them in England? Oh well, whatever. It tastes good. Hello and welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Okay, so out the left, there's Lake Tahoe. Cool, huh? Not. Oh, so I remember there was one time I was up at Lake Tahoe, and over here there's a little island in the middle of this bay here, and I decided that I was gonna swim out to it, but I didn't realize that Lake Tahoe was like freezing cold. I put my feet in the water and I said, nope. Not doing it. Yeah, way too cold for me. There's no way I was swimming out there. I would have died before I made it. Hello, welcome aboard. I wonder if there's a way we can request ATC for our arrival. I'd love to get something at Boeing Field. Maybe I can go to their website and I can request somebody to hop on for Seattle Center. Let's try that. Okay. Log in with BatSim. Sure, let's try that. Submit feedback, no controllers online. Is there a button to request a controller? Routes. Request ATC coverage. Oh, requests for less than 10 pilots and those made with less than 14 days notice will not be accepted. Oh, well, that ain't gonna work. I wonder if they have a Discord server. Join our Discord. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do that. Okay, so here's their... Get that down there. Okay. Okay, how do I... Do they not have like a public? How does this even work? Like, I'd love to talk to these guys, but like that USA integration. Maybe I need to do this. All right, here we go. Link accounts. Ugh, man. Yeah, this is more trouble than it's worth. You know what? I don't know what. I just want to talk to somebody. Wow. Okay. Never mind then. More trouble than it's worth. I don't even know how to use all that stuff. Anyway. I was just trying to get some controllers to come online, but they made their Discord so complicated. Frustrating. There has to be a way, right? I really want to get somebody online here, but if they don't know that I want them, how are they gonna do it, right? Okay, well, I just linked it. I did it off screen here. All right, let's see. Oh, Ohio Dare. How do you say your name? Ohio something. I don't. DA3R. I'm not good at that. Hi, Ohio. Nice to see you. I'm messing around right now with the Seattle RTCC Discord server because I'm trying to see if I can get someone to come online for our arrival in the Boeing Field. But it does not appear to be going particularly well that I can see. Let me see here. there's some way I can. Maybe there's somebody I can contact on here. Let me see here. How about this guy? Is there someone I can speak to request some ATC coverage at Boeing Field in the next 50-ish minutes? See how that goes. Let's see what he says. Got the border of Oregon coming up here soon. Aircraft on TCAS, no factor, 40 miles out. We can see who it is. Oh, it's FedEx. Oh, what do you know? It's a FedEx MD-11, and they're coming out of Portland, Oregon, heading down to LAX. So we got a similar aircraft type off to the left. We're never gonna see him though. He's way out. Oh, never mind. I guess I can't see him. Look at that. FedEx 204 MD-11. There he is. He's pretty far out there though. How we looking here? So fuel's looking okay. On course to LKV. What is LKV? Let's look up LKV. I forget what that's called. KLKV Lakeview. Lakeview, Oregon. Okay. LKV. Lakeview. VORTAC. Lakeview. So we should be really getting pretty close to crossing into Oregon here pretty soon. Here's something kind of interesting to talk about. Take a look at this. You can see basically we're not flying in a straight line, right? Our heading and our track are different, and the reason being is that we have basically a 67 knot crosswind coming in from this direction over here, and it's blowing us off course. So to compensate and fly this line that we want, we have to fly a heading of 330 to get a track of about 337 degrees. So we have to fly 7-degree offset to counteract this wind up here blowing from almost west. So it looks like we're kind of flying sideways to the air. In essence, we are. Okay, another aircraft on TCAS off to the right. Let's take a peek and see who they are. They're no factor, but I always like to check on this stuff. So we got a United Airlines. What is this thing? Wow, this guy's got 14,134 hours of bat sim. 14,000 hours. A320. See, this guy has 805, and I've got 2,606. 14,000 hours flying on bat sim. Like, how do you even do that? That's crazy. Everything's looking good. Picking the systems. Hydraulic quantities are good. Engine pumps are running. Hydraulic pressure's looking good. Head scan. It's good here. Might do a field check coming up here in a few minutes. So LKV, so Lakeview. Lakeview. We should have 31,000 pounds of fuel on board at Lakeview. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes. So Lakeview's coming up in 6 minutes. We should have 31,000 pounds of fuel. We got 33 right now. I'm pretty sure we'll be okay on that. We'll go ahead and check as we cross. Hello, welcome aboard. Hello and welcome aboard. Hello and welcome aboard. Oh, yeah, hey, what's up, Richard? That's doing pretty good. Yeah, we're just cruising up here. We got about 30, I don't know, 30 minutes to go to the top of the descent. And we'll be dropping down into Seattle. I was trying to get a hold of somebody at this Discord server for Seattle VATSIM RTCC, but I don't know how to use it. Like, I don't see anywhere for me to actually talk to anybody. I don't know how to use it. I just wanted to get a hold of somebody and say, hey, can somebody hop on in Seattle airspace a little bit, but they're making it really hard to do. So, the heck with them. I'm not going to waste any more time on that. We're just going to keep flying. I don't need them. I don't need them anyway. Here's an update on our route right now. About 2/3 of the way there almost. Weather at Boeing Field. 240 at 5 knots. I no idea what they're landing. It filed for runway 14, but I think that doesn't make a whole lot of sense at this point. Kind of thinking we need to go for. Yeah, man, I don't think they have a very robust air traffic control setup in Seattle Center. I've seen them at times where they're manned and heavily manned, but on the regular, it doesn't seem that way. Thinking about changing to a northern runway. So we're gonna do 14 right. Where's the left? Okay, so I'm thinking 3-2 left might be better. And then we're parking. I don't even know where we're parking, so I need to figure this stuff out here pretty soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and recalculate for 3-2 left. The wind is at 240 at 4 knots, so it makes no sense to come all the way around to land on this with that kind of wind. We'll plan for 3-2 left. I think that works better. Alright, so let's go here. And we're gonna do the ILS runway 3-2 left. And we're going to change. It says not used, but who knows what to use because there's no ATC or anything there. I'm gonna do what I want. Go now. Okay, I'm doing that. Flight plan. 14 right. We're gonna change it over to. Yeah, well, East Coast, dude. There's a lot of ATC as well. Like if you go to like Louisville, Indy Center's pretty well staffed. The Northeast, New York, Boston, Washington Center, Atlanta Center, Jacksonville, all those are pretty well staffed and manned. So you can stay on the far west coast or the far east coast, but not the Pacific Northwest. That's not very good. But yeah, there's typically a lot of good ATC out there in Louisville because they know that there's so many UPS pilots flying in and out of Louisville that there's typically often ATC there. So you need to get yourself out to Louisville. There's a lot of flights you can fly from there that are 1 to 1.5 hour duration. So they're nice short flights. Way more options out of there than there are at Ontario. You know, if you're looking for a lot of flights like that. Anyway, let's go ILS 32 left. Insert. Okay, aircraft on TCAS coming up. Almost dead ahead. What is that? Close. He's at 37, we're at 36. Okay, we have good separation. There he is. So that is a 737 MAX 9. TCAS sure made it look like we're about to hit each other, but we're not. Yeah, man, we do need a big group flight. I would love to get some of the Ontario Hub guys together to fly more, but they seem kind of dead. I wonder if there's another hub that has more activity. I love Ontario. It's my home airport, as you know, but the pilots aren't very active. So I'd like to go to a hub where the pilots talk more and do more stuff together. Because this doesn't seem like Ontario's that cohesive. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. It'd be nice if our hub manager would speak up and be a little more active, but you know, who am I? I'm just a crew dog, man. Nobody listens to me. No one cares what I say. Richard, that's a good point. Maybe we can set the example for everybody by communicating more and doing stuff together and showing them how fun it can be if we get together. But honestly, I would prefer that come from the top down. Like that should be a hub manager function. You know, the chief pilot should be doing that, and should be relying on his crew dog pilots to try to inspire the masses. But again, no one asked me, and they don't really care what I think. I've made a bunch of suggestions and recommendations, and got pretty hard shut down on it. So the management at the airline is, they're set in their ways. They have a way of doing things that they want to do, and they're not really interested in what the line pilots have to say about it. I think that's all I'll say. I don't get myself in any more trouble than I already have been getting with them. I already know they don't like me that much. I won't tell you how I know. Just know that I know. It's okay. It's all good, man. They just don't like change. They don't really want people pushing for other ideas, ways of thinking, because they've been doing it for 20 years and they know better. So that's where it's at. That's fine. We have some good scenery coming up here pretty soon. We're definitely getting into that Pacific Northwest, so we're going to start seeing like Mount Shasta, Mount Hood, different stuff like that coming up. That's one thing I do like about flying up here is how pretty the terrain is. crew. Looks like we got top of descent coming up here in the next few minutes, so I'm gonna go step away to the latrine back there, and then we will get ready to start talking about our descent approach and stuff into Boeing Field. So I'll be right back. I'll leave you with some external views, and then we'll come back and talk about descent, approach, landing, all that stuff. Right. So let's take a look at our arrival stuff. Okay, so we are on the Olympia 2 arrival. So it looks like we have turbojets landing north, cross at and maintain 13,000 at Olympia. So let's make sure we have that in. Cross at and maintain 13,000 at Olympia. So 50 knots, 13,000. Nope, 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 that's not what I wanted. Nope, nope, nope. Shoot. There we go. And now we need 13,000 for crossing. Alright. I got that in. Turbojets landing south. Nope. Port heading 070 for Vector's final approach course. Okay, so that's in. We're looking at the ILS runway 32 left. So at Lacquer, we need to be at 2,600 feet. Minimum descent altitude is 6,400. It's of high terrain to the off to this direction over here. Decision altitude 453 feet. Barrow. 453 Barrow. Missed approach is a climb on heading 315 to cross Seattle DME 8 at or below 1,700 feet. Then a climbing left-hand turn to 6,000 feet on heading 265 and outbound the Seattle 310 radial. This is a complicated missed approach procedure. Alright, Seattle 310 to low fall, Seattle DME 29.2 and hold. Continue climb and hold at 6,000 feet. Wow, that is complicated. Okay. Got it. So, Lacquer at 2,600, there it is. At Fort, we're gonna head 070 from that waypoint. Okay. Let's talk about landing data. Weight's approximately gonna be 450. 451,000 pounds, so that's an approach speed of 162 at flaps 35. We already gone over the approach briefing. One thing I need to figure out here, though, is what the heck, where are we going to park? That is not clear to me at all. So if we look at the airport information chart, all of this stuff is Boeing stuff. Military ramp, general aviation. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere on this side, but I just don't really know where. I'm looking at a satellite view of Boeing Field right now, and I don't see any kind of like place to park. I have no idea where to park this thing. I think we're going to go and park here. I don't like that either. Okay, tell you what. We'll park over here. I think we're gonna park over here. This ramp. Yeah, we'll park over there. That'll work. Over here by the terminal. Because I see a lot of like cargo pallets and things there on my map. That might work. So just south of the control tower, like in this area here by the customs ramp. That'll work for us today. So that means we need to land on runway 32 left. Let's just do a rollout to Alpha 2. Let's aim for Alpha 2 and we'll make a right turn, cross 32 right and taxi over to here. We'll shoot for Alpha 2. Okay, glad I got that figured out. Alright, radar. Let's tilt it down. Decision altitude, we already discussed that, is 453 Barrow. Okay, minimum descent altitude 6,800. Seatbelts are on. Altimeters. We're gonna wait until we get down to 18,000 feet, but it looks like altimeter setting is going to be 3004 once we start down. Alright, so we got 20 miles to top of descent. That's going to be 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting my altitude down to 10,000 feet. That's where I like to level off and slow down. This thing gets kind of hard to slow down above that. I mean, it's hard to get it slowed down to 250 below 10. Although with the crossing we have. Hi, Con. Nice to meet you, Con. Message retracted. I wonder what that means. Sent you a screenshot where they park in Discord. Okay, let me take a look at that. Where are we at? Okay, what am I looking at? Over here? Yeah, okay, that's where I was parking. That's where I was gonna go. But there's the tower. I was gonna park somewhere in here because I see a bunch of cargo containers. That looks like a good spot. I think I agree with you on that. This is from a UPS MD-11 flight radar. Oh, I see it. Okay, there's the line. Okay, gotcha. Tracking. We'll park there. Thank you. That works for me. Thanks for the help on that one. Okay, vertical alert. We're starting down, crew. Here we go. Man, I guess summer doesn't exist up in Seattle. The temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. That's like half as hot as it is down in California. Broken clouds of 1,400. Ceiling 1,400, so we're just gonna barely break through the clouds. On 8.3 for the CTAF. Let's get that in there. On 8.3. that Mount Shasta? Let's see. Oh, Mount St. Helens. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Mount St. Helens over there. That's cool. And what's that bad boy over there? Or is that Mount St. Helens? Wait. Now I'm confused. There's two mountains here. There's one here and one there. Mount St. Helens there and Mount Adams there. I've never even heard of Mount Adams before. What the heck? Oh, okay. And then the blowout's on the northern face of it. And what is Mount Adams? It's taller than Mount St. Helens, though. That's cool. Oh yeah, you can see the blowout on the northern face of it and all the rundown from it. I always thought that the blowout of Mount St. Helens was on the south, but it's actually the north-facing side of it. Okay, we got some clouds coming up here. A little bit of glare. Let's put our sunglasses on. Okay, on profile, on speed, looking good. So we're all briefed up. We know what we're doing. We know where we're parking now. Hopefully I don't crater into Boeing Field like I did 20 years ago. FS9 with the 737. My first night flying. Flight Sim 9. Okay, sending through 215 for 13,000. Let's take one last. Let's take one last look at flight sim radar here before. Let's give us one last chance to catch somebody on here. I had no idea. I never realized how close Seattle SeaTac Airport was to Boeing Field. No wonder they have us doing these crazy missed approaches way out here, away from Seattle. Yeah, right, dude? Remember? Like, that's like the default flight. Maybe it was FSX. I thought it was FS9, but I could be wrong. It's like the default flight when you load up, you just click full fly. It puts you in a 737 at Boeing Field. And I did it. It was late at night. And I did terrible because I had no idea what I was doing. No clue. And I remember back then, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like, oh, this is so realistic. Oh, this is so, like, modern. Look at how cool this is. Man, looking at it now, that thing looks like trash. I could never go back and fly like Flight Sim 9 or FSX. Couldn't do it. It looked like such trash. Alright, so now the wind has shifted. Ah, the heck with that. I'll take a slight tailwind. We're already committed to 3-2 right. The wind is now 210 at 6 knots, so it's a very slight quartering tailwind. It's not too bad. I don't think there's any other traffic going in there or out of there that I can tell. Boeing Field just has us landing, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the 3-2 with a slight quartering tailwind. That's not a big deal. Alright, altimeter is 3004. Alright, altimeter set and cross check. 300. Look at it. Are those mountains poking up over the clouds? Look, that's pretty cool. Alright, sunglasses, try them off. Oh, I'm back on. That is a lot of glare. Okay, 250 thrust. Start slowing her down. Throw a little speed brake out there to help out. Okay, let's go slats extend. And speed brake retract. Alright. Okay, crew, profile of 10. About to go into the soup here pretty soon. Check. Okay, we can go ahead and do exterior lights now, so landing light, taxi light, runway turn off lights are on. That is the descent checklist complete. Go ahead and turn on CTAP now. think we can go ahead and descend below. 1,000 to go, but we're gonna keep going down. I'm gonna put it down to 2,600 feet. Alright, music off. Let's start concentrating now. No more music. Alright, so after Fort we need to fly heading 070. Looks like that's already in there, but I want to make sure it is. Keep that ready. Okay, there is the ILS 432 left tuned in. ICHJ. Okay, 215 thrust. Go to idle. Gonna put some speed brakes in here. We need to get slowed down. Noted. It's so crazy how dead it is up here in the Pacific Northwest today. There's like nobody flying out of Seattle. Nobody doing anything up here. It's so desolate. Even Canada is busier than this place. What a shame. It's such a beautiful place to fly. I wish more people would do it. Okay, speed brakes are still extended. Wait for the speed to come down a little bit, and then we'll drop out flaps 15. Okay, coming right. Let's go ahead and fly heading 070 now. And oh yeah, let's go flaps 15. And speed brake, retract. Okay, going into clouds here. let's fly heading 100. Alright, let's go vertical speed. 1,000 feet a minute. Make it 1,200 feet a minute. Okay, glide slope is alive and the localizer is alive. Okay. Good turbulence up here. Thousand to go. Okay, we're definitely IMC now. Let's start turning in. Okay, coming left. Alright, let's go. I can take my sunglasses off now, I think. Land arm. Bit of turbulence up here. Let's go flaps 28. Looking for localizer and glide slope. Very heavy turbulence here. Okay, let's give it another turn in. Super soupy. Hey, localizer capture.
2500.
Get making Boeing Field traffic UPS 3543 on the ILS 32 left approach. Boeing Field.
Stabilizer motion.
Wow. Bumpy, bumpy. Hey, waiting on glide slope. Okay, let's go gear down. Laps 35. 10 miles to go.
Landing gear.
Okay, okay.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Gear down. Alright, before landing checklist. Landing gear is down. Spoiler handle armed. Auto brakes. I'm gonna go medium here because we got a little bit of a tailwind. Flaps and slats, flaps 35, altimeters cross check 3004, EAD check green box, landing clearance, I've given it to myself. We're cleared, waiting on the glide slope. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Okay, there's the glide slope. Auto throttle's a little bit slow here. Okay. I see ground. I see the ground. We're breaking through. I do not see the airport. What is it? What airport is that one? Wait. Okay. I am not visual with the airfield. Oh man. Hey, no visual. Oh, there we go. Field in sight. Okay, my aircraft.
Autopilot.
Okay. Wow, for a minute there I wasn't sure if we were gonna see it. A little high, correcting.
1000. Approaching minimum 500. Minimum.
Landing,
400.
continue.
Green 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Sure wishes they wouldn't dump the nose like that. Okay, versus normal. And I think this is Alpha 2. Yeah, we're not getting off on that thing. What is that? What in the world are these taxiways? I can't use that. Okay, well, we're gonna have to turn around here. I cannot use those taxiways. Oh, maybe this one, but boy, that's tight. Okay, whatever. Okay. I think I got us stuck. I think we're stuck. Oh, these taxiways are really short, tiny, no wonder. This is not an MD-11 sized airfield by any means. Not for this side of it, anyway. Alright, after landing checklist, boiler handle is retract and disarm, flap handle is up, auto brakes off. I don't like Boeing Field. I'm not loving this place, to be honest with you. These taxiways are way too small. Radar is off, landing lights, taxi lights, strobe lights are off. Runway turn off lights, APU started. Snap trim coming down. Like, I would have never got off on that taxiway. Look how narrow that thing is. Okay, snap trim 3 degrees, nose up. Oh, I like that. Landing rate, 86 feet a minute. Okay, now I just need to figure out where to park. Hold on. Get the ground chart up again. I know we discussed it already. I think it's... there? No. Well, heck with it. We're parking over there. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I was looking for the control tower and I didn't see it. Pretty sure I overshot where I needed to go. So we'll just park it over here. I don't like Boeing Field. Not a fan. We'll park in front of this hangar. That's gonna have to work for now. We'll figure it out later. They can tow me to another part of the airfield if they want. I don't know where else to go. I need to study the ground chart better next time. That's just gonna have to work. Alright, shutdown checklist, transponder. Standby, fuel switch is off. 3, 1, 2. Anti-ice is not on, windshield anti-ice not on, windshield defog off. Emergency power switch off. IRS switch off, beacon light off. Full chocks. Installed, ground power unit hooked up, parking brake is released, external power on, APU off. Alright guys, that's it. I don't like Boeing Field. It feels really cramped and tight. So I'm pretty sure I missed the parking spot that that Richard showed me earlier. I think it's back there because I was looking for control tower and I never really did see it. So, oh well. Thank you guys for being a part of this flight. I'm going to fly out of here later today, but I'll do it on my own time because it's, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, Richard. Take care.